MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Atlanta, left fielder, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 13 is retired to lead off the ball game. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Just getting started here in Philly. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis, man at first after the 2-out walk. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You a cheeser, you do that scroll the lineup glitch, that's why you always at home and you exit out instead of making a lineup.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
To 2-2 now.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in. Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Try again, 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He pulls this one into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Striding into the box, Michael Franco, his career line with Bolton Avish. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Pereira, the runner at third. Hoskins at second with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kurt Suzuki.
And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Inciarte's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, his career line with Bolton Avish. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Popped him up. Albies is there for it. 2 down. So stepping in, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Foltynewicz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the... Ready now, Aaron Altair. His career line with Foltynewicz. 2 hits in 7 tries. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So now Carlos Santana is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Popped him up. Albies shading to his right. 2 gone. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ramos, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runner breaks for third. High pop-up. Coltonavich will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch.
Ender Inciarte.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And a curveball in for a strike. One out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Cabrera. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. So striding in as Dribble Cabrera flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 to him now. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way in front of that fastball. Nola, base runner at first with 1 out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. It swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Altair has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Number 13.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and in a tie ball game, you can see tempers getting a little heated down there, as he definitely did not like where that last pitch missed. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Pitch on the way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Albies picks it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now Carlos Santana. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Right side, hit hard. Albies scoops it up onto first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory. 1 down. So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez loves it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Camargo has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first down. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Markakis. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line this far. Shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Last time through was a base hit. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He'll start us off in the 8th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two and 0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustments. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-2 home. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Luis Garcia gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. A move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D'Lo, that the runner in scoring position. The soft fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to...
Riding in once again, Mike Foltynewicz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And the runner's coming home. Pitch taken for a strike. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch outside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Garcia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, number 68. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Up around the face. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins is over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now batting, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. High in the air out to center field. Conforto patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. In now, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rhys Hoskins becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Todd Frazier. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Third baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball one. Now it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Darno over at second. Nimmo at first. 2 out in the inning. Now both runners on the move. Popped him up. Cabrera has a play, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
He loses him on ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. But now, wait a minute. They're going to get an out on the play. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. With a base hit.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. to first. Bruce ranges to his right, and he is out on the tag. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ahmed Rosario. Second at-bat for him here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Hit out towards second. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Next for the Mets, number 68. He hit a sac fly earlier. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Popped him up. Santana over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this. Curveball locks him up, strike three. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jake Arrieta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
A little bouncer. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. Throw won't get him. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Adam Morgan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. And a fastball just a bit up. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's running. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, look at that stop. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Carlos Santana.
Popped him up. Rosario will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. At the plate, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a little tapper. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Franco waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now, and he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Morgan. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. And Garno will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, number 68 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 68.
Jose Reyes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera on the run. He's there and records the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Aaron Altair.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this is lifted to shallow center field. Conforto on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Conforto has a play. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Inside and low, 2-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Now playing second base, number 7, Jose Reyes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First offering on its way. Up around the face. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Maikel Franco waits on deck. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. On the move again from first. Now a bunt attempt here. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding into the box, Jose Reyes. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Conforto has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Justin Bour will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Tommy Hunter will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Hunter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And that's in there, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Odubel Herrera.
Seth Lugo enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Hit out towards second. Reyes right there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Chopped weakly to the left. Rosario brings it in. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready now, Carlos Santana. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Late that time for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A wave and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Mike.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another chance? Asdrubal Cabrera has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Tommy Hunter, he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario calls for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Luis Avila takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Luis Avila.
Into the box now, Seth Lugo.
Leading off with a man.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. David Wright is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
David Wright.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. missed that time by right as he couldn't come up with it. One away. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ramos, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Odubel Herrera becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Hernandez up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Michael Conforto. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball 1. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-2 now. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Todd Frazier, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a...
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out, and that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So now Carlos Santana struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Here's Jay. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He hits at a 364 clip. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Wilson Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. A check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball one. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. The pitcher, Luis Aguilar, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Bautista, more often known as Joey Bats, is in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Bruce is there. He makes the catch, and the winning run is... Stepping in, A.J. Ramos.
Leading off for the Mets, the pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Luis Garcia is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and cock the mitt. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So settling in now, Odubel Herrera becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside-the-park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.